Ansa Alabura. I'm a dating and relationship coach for ladies. On this channel, we aim at raising significant ladies by sharing high-value secrets that can enable them build all-round success in their lives, careers, and their relationship. Therefore, I welcome you on board. Today, I want to start by saying thank you to everyone that has contributed to the success of this channel. As of shooting this video, our number on this channel is 250 people, and for me, it's a great achievement. This is something that started off as an idea, and today I'm so glad that people from all over the world, US, Canada, UK, Italy, Germany, all over the world, people are patronizing me. To me, it's a great honor. And for some of you in the comment section, write wonderful reviews. I am so grateful. This channel is a success because of you, and I'm here to say thank you once again for all the patronage, for all the support, and every other thing you guys have done for me. And I would like to solicit for one more thing. Please, I want you to go ahead and share this content with your friends on Facebook and put it up on your WhatsApp status and invite your friends to be part of this community. I have a target of reaching 500 subscribers, and I know with your support that target will be met within the shortest possible time. So in advance, I say thank you and thank you very much. And if you're watching us for the very first time, to be part of this community is just simple. Just subscribe to our channel, and then don't forget to turn on the notification bell. That's just simple. To mention some of you whose comment has been so positive, like Mrs. Kate Igodo, I'm grateful, Winifred Okon, Miss Johnson, Rita Johnson, Goodness Wami, Choma Amuta, Nneka Ezike, Jenny Winnie, Kate Efiom, Modupe Olukan, and many others that I can't mention their names, because if I start mentioning names, I believe we won't leave this place. So today we shall be discussing something very interesting, and this video is specifically a request by Mary McKinney. She was asking a question on how to deal with a long-distance relationship, and I promised her that I was going to make a video on it. And if you want me to make a video on a particular topic, let me know on the comment section, and I will see what I can do about it. As a way of introduction, I want you to understand that long distance relationship can be very challenging, but at the same time, it doesn't mean that the relationship cannot work out. So in this video, I'll be sharing with you tips on how to make a long distance relationship successful. But as a prerequisite, long distance relationship must have a goal. Where is this relationship taking you to? It's not about seeing a guy, falling in love with him, and then say, okay, let's see where this relationship takes us to. Please, I will not advise that in a long distance relationship. What is the goal of this relationship? Does he want to marry me? If the guy has not defined this relationship, then I think the first thing first is to make sure this guy defines this relationship, so that you know you are not committed into a relationship that doesn't have a future. So if the guy has not said anything yet, even though his body language may be saying he wants to marry you, I will advise you to make sure you sit him down and make sure he defines the relationship. That being said, so the big question is, when does he want to marry you? I'm not talking about time, but I'm talking about the duration. So how long are we going to be in this courtship before we marry? Are we looking at the next 2 years? Are we looking at the next 1.5 years? When do you want to go and see my people? When are you going to engage me? When are we going to get married officially? These are questions that you need to get outright answers, and don't work with assumptions. Secondly, even if the guy has said he's going to marry you, I want you to make sure he reinstates this statement over and over again at intervals. Make sure he says it. Because a guy cannot just tell you he wants to marry you once and not talk about it again, and then you work with an assumption that because he said it once, he's actually going to actualize it. That is not true. Make sure the guy says it as often. That's very, very important. So ladies, if the guy says he's going to marry you, also check his actions. So a guy will not say he wants to marry you and his action is saying a contrary thing. So make sure his actions are in line. I made a video on how to talk about marriage with your boyfriend. I'll put it somewhere here and also below this video. Maybe it will help you on how to talk about marriage with your boyfriend. That being said, we are now assuming that the relationship has a goal, and that goal is marriage. So now, how to make this long distance relationship work for you? So number one, don't communicate excessively. What do I mean? Communicating excessively robs both of you the opportunity to miss one another. Now, what am I trying to say? You call him in the morning, call him in the afternoon, you talk at intervals or whatever. The moment you do that, communication becomes monotonous and the guy doesn't see reason to miss you. So your calls will not be something that he's always anticipating. It's no more appealing. It's no more enticing like before. So make sure you don't choke him with your communications. Allow him to miss you. That's very, very important. Please allow the guy to always be the one to initiate contact. Let him be the one who always calls you. Don't teach him that you can initiate calls. Don't teach him that it's normal for him not to call. You can as well call him. How do you know if the guy is still interested? Is in how much he keeps contact. Is in how much he initiates contact. If you are so important to him, he will always initiate contact. So please, dear, if you are in love with this guy, allow him to always initiate contact. It's very, very important for you because you don't know what is happening on the other side. So allowing him initiate contact is simply him chasing you. But if you are the one initiating contact, it's a sign you are the one chasing him. And let me tell you, if you chase him, he will run away. But if you allow him chase you, if you give him the opportunity to chase you, that is when the relationship will be balanced. Now, this leads me to the second point. At intervals, create scarcity. It is not every call you pick. There are calls you allow it to ring. 2, 3, 4 missed calls. Even if you guys are chatting, make sure you delay a bit while replying him. And these things I'm saying, I'm not saying you do them every day, but at times you could read the message, he knows you've read the message, he's still waiting for you to reply. That anticipation, that eagerness to hear from you, give it like 1, 2, 3 minutes before you reply. Stuff of scarcity has a way of making the guy crave for you. But please don't overdo this. Do it at intervals, especially when you discover he's beginning to take you for granted, he's beginning to ignore your calls for one reason or another. Now, the next point is, please make sure you go about having fun with your friends and family. Now, most ladies, what they do is that the moment they fall in love with a guy, they dissociate from every other person. They finally make this guy the center of their life. That is very, very wrong in a relationship. Please still have a life. Go out and hang around with your friends. And you know what? Anytime you are catching fun with your friends, please make sure you record it. Snap pictures. Put it up on your status. Let him see you catching fun even without him. That will make him feel, oh, so this lady is enjoying her life. I want to be part of this happy life. The next point is, be mysterious. Being mysterious is simply allowing the guy to discover you, allowing the guy to unravel you. It is not everything you tell him. I'm not saying be secretive, but I'm simply saying allow him to unravel. Allow him to discover who you are. For example, if your dad is a very prominent person, you don't need to come and tell him, my dad is this, my dad is that. The day you will discover that this prominent person is your dad, you will like, what is that thing that she's still hiding? Let me see how I'm going to unravel this mystery about this lady. Rather than coming, oh, my dad is such a person. There's no mystery in it. I don't know if I'm communicating. Another thing you could do is to do things together. Now, doing things together can be you play games online together. You could pray and fast together on a particular day if you are spiritual. You could watch movies at the same time. Let's say you found out a movie you love on Netflix. You could just tell him, dear, can we watch this movie together? And then while we are watching, let's be chatting. Just introduce something. Let there be something that you guys do together, even though you are not physically present. You could read books together. You could sing for each other. You could do many things. Just think outside the box. Doing things together has a way of fostering the relationship. Then another important thing is this. Please avoid doing things he doesn't want you to do. What do I mean? Let's say he doesn't want you staying late night, or going out in the night, or going out for parties in the night. If the guy has spelled out these things, even though he's not with you, I think it would be honorable if you value this guy to make sure you avoid these things. Let's say there's a situation that will make you go out late, let's say around 9, 10 in the night. You can put up call. I said, dear, please, there's an emergency, or there's something that will make me go out this night. Please, I know you don't like me going out this night, but I said, let me inform you because of this situation. And the moment you do that, the guy will feel, oh, so this girl value me to this extent. That even though I'm not there, but she's still informing me before she leaves the house. That makes the guy feel respected. Let me tell you something. A man's definition of love is simply respect. If you're actually gaining value, please give us a thumbs up. Then another point is, make sure you do video calls. That's the most interesting part. Especially I hope you get what I'm trying to say. Please also do that with caution. If you do that too often, his attention will shift from building a relationship to just sex and nudes and other stuff. I hope you get what I'm trying to say. Let me also say this to my ladies. Please, I know guys love sex, but teach your guy it is not every time he sees you, you guys should have sex. Teach him there are times you people can sit down and cuddle each other. There are times you people will just sit down and discuss, not necessarily sex. I don't know if I'm making sense. Then another point I will tell you is, if you want a long distance relationship to last, you have to kill jealousy. Yes, jealousy. One of the things that kills long distance relationship is jealousy. If you've made up your mind you want to date this guy, then I will advise you to kill jealousy. And to the last point, which is one of the most important points. When you discover this guy is not reciprocating, when you discover this guy is only saying it with his mouth, but his actions doesn't tally with what he's saying, my dear, please begin to look for an exit as quick as possible. Don't allow this guy waste your 3, 4, 5 years. So your attachment in a relationship should simply be based on how the guy reciprocates. If the guy is not reciprocating, please find an exit. Don't waste your time with a guy that is going nowhere, with a guy that has no future plans for you. So start planning your exit. Follow us on our social media handles. The link will be below this video. Please tell me one value you got from this video. Share with me in the comment section. And then if you have any question, please leave it there and I will surely reply. I think I have to call it a day here. Till I come your way tomorrow with another high value content. From this side, don't forget that I love you and take care of yourself.